Welcome back to Exploring Consciousness with an Anesthesiologist. I'm Christopher Voss, MD, MS, a Harvard and Stanford trained board-certified anesthesiologist and neurocritical care doctor. Today we explore a question that has puzzled scientists and philosophers alike. Is matter truly the fundamental component of our universe, or is there a deeper underlying reality? Modern theories from physics and neuroscience are increasingly challenging the view of matter as the ultimate building block of nature, pointing instead to fields and even consciousness itself as primary. Historically, matter was seen as the foundational substance of reality, the solid stuff that makes up everything. But modern physics, particularly quantum field theory, QFT, suggests that what we perceive as matter is merely an excitation in underlying quantum fields. These fields, not matter, form the true foundation of reality. In QFT, particles like electrons and quarks are disturbances within their respective fields, similar to ripples on the surface of a pond. Einstein's equation, E equals mc squared, reveals a deeper truth, that mass and energy are interchangeable. This challenges the view of matter as a fixed, immutable substance, suggesting instead that it is fluid and dynamic. In essence, matter as we know it can convert into energy, and vice versa, questioning the assumption that solid matter is foundational. In quantum mechanics, particles behave in ways that defy our intuitive understanding of matter. For example, in the double-slit experiment, particles like electrons exist in multiple states until observed, at which point they collapse into a specific form. This suggests that observation, perhaps even consciousness, affects reality, blurring the line between matter and perception. If consciousness is indeed interacting with quantum fields, matter's primacy in the universe is even more questionable. Our understanding of consciousness deepens when examining brainwave patterns and coherence. Different brainwaves, such as delta, theta, and gamma, correspond to various states of consciousness and awareness. High coherence, where brain regions synchronize their wave patterns, often occurs during meditation or psychedelic states, enhancing mental clarity and even facilitating transcendental experiences. This coherence may be evidence of consciousness functioning as a field, with the brain acting as a receiver for a universal consciousness. Physicist Roger Penrose and anesthesiologist Stuart Hameroff's orchestrated objective reduction, Orch OR theory, proposes that consciousness arises from quantum processes within brain microtubules. These tiny structures might host quantum coherence, allowing the brain to connect with a larger field of consciousness. This theory, although speculative, aligns with the idea that consciousness could be a field-like property of reality, interacting directly with quantum fields rather than arising solely from neural processes. Biologist Rupert Sheldrake's concept of morphic resonance suggests that all forms and behaviors are influenced by non-material fields, or morphic fields, that carry information across space and time. In Sheldrake's view, consciousness may not be confined to the brain. Instead, it could interact with and contribute to a universal field. This collective memory could influence not only individual minds, but the evolution of species and behaviors. Sheldrake's idea remains controversial, but it opens intriguing possibilities for understanding consciousness as a field. Mystic Neville Goddard proposed that consciousness creates reality, that the world is your consciousness objectified. This aligns with modern theories suggesting that consciousness is more than a byproduct of neural activity. It may be the foundational element of reality itself. If consciousness interacts with quantum fields, it could be actively shaping the reality we experience, bringing to life Goddard's view that our inner world projects outward to shape our physical existence. Quantum computing provides an analogy for consciousness that highlights its complexity and potential non-locality. Unlike classical computers, which rely on binary bits, quantum computers use qubits that can exist in multiple states simultaneously. This capability, arising from superposition and entanglement, enables quantum computers to perform tasks far beyond the reach of classical systems. Some theorists speculate that the brain may function similarly, operating at a quantum level to sustain consciousness and possibly connecting with a larger quantum field. Another perspective that challenges the materialist view of consciousness involves phenomena like telepathy and remote viewing, collectively referred to as anomalous cognition. While scientific consensus on these phenomena remains skeptical, They suggest that consciousness might operate beyond the physical brain. If consciousness exists as a field, it might be able to transcend space, enabling individuals to experience a level of interconnected awareness not explained by classical physics. In light of these theories, matter is not the primary substance of the universe. Instead, fields, perhaps even consciousness itself, could form the true foundation of reality. The brain may act not as the source of consciousness, but as a receiver, connecting each individual to a vast universal field. Thank you for joining me in this exploration of consciousness and matter. If you found this discussion enlightening, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on future episodes.